Hey guys, so I made a video yesterday, which would be 4 days after surgery, and I don't know, my iPad is mad slow with uploading it, so I decided to make a new one. Plus, I kind of like gave you false information, and it doesn't matter, I can fix it. So, because I'm a get-off tracker, I made a list to keep you on track. So, I'm here 5 days post-op from my VSG sleeve surgery. I spent 2 nights in the hospital. Everything with the surgery went well. I didn't have a hiatal hernia, and I did not need to come home with a drain or anything. The surgery took about an hour and a half, which is a little bit, I guess, quicker than most, or quicker than the average. I don't really know. A hiatal hernia, just so you guys know, because this is what I gave you false information about in the last video. I looked it up specifically for you guys. A hiatal hernia, in case you didn't know, is when your stomach sticks upward into the chest and through an opening in your diaphragm. So, because I'm a singer, I kind of already, I know, like, I use my diaphragm a lot, so I know the feeling of my diaphragm and I'm familiar with it, so I was pretty confident going in that I didn't have a hiatal hernia, because I'm pretty sure deep breathing and belting would give me an indication if I had that, because I obviously probably maybe feel it. Second thing, so the recovery room. Right when I woke up, I was in a lot more discomfort than I was when I woke up from my gallbladder surgery. I didn't wake up nauseated. I didn't throw up like I did the last time. I kind of did a little bit, but not really. There wasn't much to come up, so it wasn't like it was just dry and gagging. I didn't really do that this time. I did wake up with a very dry mouth. It's that taste in my mouth that got me sick the last time, I think, less the anesthesia and more just the ugh. I asked them before I went under, because I learned from the last time that I know you're not allowed to drink right away after, especially when you're nauseous, and especially after I just had the sleeve surgery. Gallbladder, your stomach's fine. And I said, please, just can I have water when I wake up, just to gargle in my mouth and spit out. I promise I won't swallow it. I know the deal. And she's like, well, you can actually have ice chips if you're not nauseous after you wake up. So I was nauseous for a little bit, and then I said, can I please have ice chips? They said, you're not nauseous anymore, and then I said no. She did let me gargle, actually, now that I remember it. Everything's kind of fuzzy, especially when you're on anesthesia and out of waking up. Actually, I do remember her now letting me gargle, and then later me saying, I'm not nauseous, can I please have ice chips? They did bring me ice chips, and then later they brought me tea, broth, Isopure, water, and like a million of these. Literally, I had a stack of about 15 of these, and then what they wanted me to do, and this exact size too, actually, is fill this up and take a sip of something every 15 minutes. I can switch it up, I can keep it the same, whatever I wanted to do. I wasn't really in the mood for broth. I was really only in the mood for water. I tried the Isopure. The Isopure was gross. It's still gross. I got a couple, I took a few home from the hospital because I didn't drink them. So this is the Isopure. It's pretty gross. It takes all the moisture out of your mouth, and I know that's because of the protein, but it's really good for you, and I've been trying to drink at least 1, even though you're supposed to drink 2, because I don't want to lose my hair. I have an undercut, and half my head is shaved. I can't afford to lose any more hair, nor do I want to. I was in the recovery because I have mild sleep apnea, but I was never treated. I don't have a CPAP. They still need to watch me for 4 hours after. They did the same thing with my gallbladder, and then they let me go. So I had to wait 4 hours until I can get my room, go to my room. So my mom and best friend were only allowed to come in to see me for 10 minutes, and then were allowed to then come up later to my room, which sucked because with gallbladder, my mom was allowed in until we left, but I'm assuming that's just because we were leaving. Computer's going dark. Because I'm talking a lot. Sorry. Anyway, so yeah, there's that. So I got into my room. I had a room to myself for the first night. It was really great. This is my first hospital stay, first IV, the last time I slept in a hospital, I was born in that hospital. And almost to the day, I was actually a month early. So, for my birthday this year. And I never had like a drain or anything. I've never had any kind of that sort of medical stuff. So I've never used to that. I had to walk around with the IV pole till the day I left. Right away they get you up. They want me walking every 2 to 3 hours, walking around to get my circulation up, make sure I don't get blood clots, and it also helps move the gas around. I was telling you, I had a lot of discomfort this surgery with the gas. I still do, to be honest, and it's also, I think, adjusting to my new sleeve, feeling everything go by the staples. I can feel the counteraction of, actually my stomach's on this side. I can feel the counteraction of, like when I sip water, I can feel the water go down and the gas come up and it's like brrr, and I can feel the gas run across the staples. I wouldn't measure it on a pain scale, but it's a discomfort, and it's kind of like like you want to sit so it just has an easier journey up. I tend to do that. Things are going down a lot easier today, even though I woke up kind of like my stomach was kind of yucky. It's just because of the gas, and it's really like gurgly and active today, which is good because hopefully that means I'm getting most of it out. I hope to feel better by the end of the week. I've tried yogurt. I'm allowed, right when I come home, wait. See, I'm already getting off the lid. How's my IV drain? Okay, what you're allowed. Thank you. See? Oh my god. I'm skipping subject. What I was allowed in the hospital was stage 1 diet only. Same thing that they brought me in recovery. They brought me tea, which was just hot water in a tea bag, actually, not made tea. A bottle of Isopure, a thing of broth, a pitcher of water and ice, and a big stack of those medicine cups. They also gave me one of these. This is your breathing thingy. I don't remember what they called it. They wanted me to do this about every hour, and you just you take a breath. So you breathe in, and you want to try to keep this thing in between the arrows, and you want to get it up as high as that. So you just take a breath in and pull it, and then wait for it to go down, and you do that 10 times until the next time. I don't know how, I'm day 5 out of this. I don't think I'm really, not should be, but I don't think I have to be continuing to do this anymore. So, I don't, to be honest, but I talk a lot. I take deep breaths already. I said I'm a singer. I sing, so I get pretty good breaths in. I'm not coughing up mucus anymore like I was in the hospital. So I'm pretty sure that I'm in the clear for lungs and pneumonia and stuff. I still, if I'm bored or something, I'll fool around with it and do a few, but I don't make a point every hour to do it. I make sure though I'm up kind of every few hours. If I'm pretty stagnant, run up and down the stairs really quick, or walk around in the living room to the kitchen and do that a couple times, because I think my circulation was poor-ish going in, so I just want to make sure that, there's no evidence that it was, but I don't know, I started to get really cold before surgery, a couple months before surgery, and I never used to get cold, so I don't know if that's, I don't know, but I got cold easier, so, and I've been cold lately, getting cold easier. Medicine they gave me. When I got to the hospital before surgery, they gave me a shot in my tummy, and I forget what it was called, but I guess it's like a blood thinner, and they gave me one of those a day until I left the hospital, so I got 3 in total. It was like an insulin shot. That's what it felt like. It was like an insulin shot, very small needle, very quick, no big deal. In my IV, they continuously gave me fluids, sodium, not sodium, is it sodium chloride? Yeah, I think it is, salt water. Till I left. Again, they lowered them the day of, but the day before I left, they lowered them, I think. And the night before I left, they lowered them to, I don't know, because I was taking in water better. It's an adjustment. It is a real adjustment. I told you could feel everything go down. It's hard. I'm pretty sure it's still like gas inside, you know, just being obnoxious, plus running by fresh staples. I'm sure, you know, it's a wound, it needs to heal. So, they also give me Pepsid to help, I guess, settle my stomach or acid reflux or whatever. I have not, I don't think, experienced acid reflux. Yeah, I got a little tongue tied there, my mouth's dry. Ever in my life or after, I don't think. I mean, to be honest, I don't know if it matters what you take in that gives you the acid reflux, because right now I've been on clear fluids. I've tried yogurt a couple times. It's just, I think it's just a funny feeling that I need to get used to. It's not pain. I told you it's just a discomfort. I wouldn't rate it on a pain scale. The belly injections, and then, okay, so I had a blood grenade, or a drain. It was over here. It came out this side. He actually used one of my old incisions from the gallbladder to use as a drain hole. The drain, it wasn't so much, it was a bother because I'm a belly sleeper, or at the very least a side sleeper, and I alternate sides throughout the night. Obviously, most people do, I'm pretty sure. And I could not because of the drain, because I would be laying on the drain. And even when I was on this side, I was scared that, sorry, I was scared that I would lay on it. So I remember waking up in the middle of the night a few times and checking on it, make sure it didn't pop open or was leaking, and I would always constantly have that in my head, like, oh man, be careful of that. But other than that, it wasn't painful, it wasn't a pain. I had to be clipped to my that hospital moo-moo fucking thing at all times, so it didn't like hang and pull. But the day I left, she pulled it out. It wasn't painful. It is just a very crazy, weird feeling. It is the strangest thing I had ever felt inside me in my entire life. She said it takes 3 seconds, and it did. And so she counted down. She was like, okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. And I just felt it go, and I just can't even, I felt it go, like, flutter out, like, and I was just like, oh, like, that's literally the sound I made. Like, somebody just kicked me in the gut, like, and it was just, it wasn't painful, like I said, it was just the weirdest feeling ever. It was like, oh, I don't even know. I can't describe it. I mean, whoever has had, if you've ever had drains for any kind of a surgery, you know. But oh my god, and I just felt, it was quick, but I just felt like she was just going and going and going, and I'm like, oh. So there's that. And then I got to come home. I had surgery Tuesday. I came home Thursday early afternoon, like 11:30. Getting home, I am allowed to be on my stage 2 diet. Sorry. I am allowed to be on my stage 2 diet, meaning you can add in your dairy products, things with more consistency, pudding, yogurt, protein shakes, meal replacements. I still have a ton of my meal replacement that I used before surgery. I have not attempted to drink any of that. One, because I'm pretty sure now that it's going to be way too much. I plan on trying I have my own whey, regular plain whey. I'll do one of those because it's only 1 scoop, but the bariatric advantage meal replacement is 2 scoops, and there's no way I can handle that, because blended it winds up like to here, and I'll be drinking that for like 2 days. There's no way I'll finish that. It's too much, and it's way too thick, and I'm sick of it. That's why I didn't drink a lot of it before surgery, because I didn't really like it, so I'm pretty sure I'm not going to like it now. I have not noticed a change in, like, smell. Like, I know a lot of people after surgery have a thing with, like, smelling, like foods or certain smells or something. I don't have that. I'm really actually happy about that, because I like to cook as well, and I couldn't imagine not being able to cook with something that I did before. I haven't tried hot and spicy things. That was my thing also before surgery. I love hot and spicy. I haven't tried just because there's nothing, I just don't, I mean, I'm really trying to stick to basics because it's just, I'm trying to get past this and get used to the feeling of everything and get past the whole gas thing. Hopefully it all subsides soon. Medicine I came home with was this. It is called pantoprazole, and they're little pills, and I think this is just to, she said it's to help with the acid reflux if they give it to you anyway, I guess. To help with the acid reflux and also coats your stomach and helps heal your staples and stuff. Okay, so this is the pill. It's about, right now she said I'm allowed anything the size of a Tic Tac, any pill the size of a Tic Tac. So this is the pill, as big as I'm allowed to have. It's a little yellow pill. And it's not hard to take down. I don't have a problem getting it down. It doesn't hurt. I don't really feel it. I mean, I feel the sip of water that I take, but I don't feel the pill. It's not that serious. They sent me home with a liquid pain medication. Looks like this. It's red. It doesn't taste like anything. It actually, when you taste it, when you have it, it tastes like sweet at the end, but it doesn't taste like anything. If that makes sense. I don't really take it throughout the day. I take a half a dose or a dose at night to sleep comfortable, to help me sleep, to help me fall asleep. I always have trouble sleeping, so pain meds just knock me out. So I take it at night. They didn't give me this, but I was allowed to go and buy it. It's Gas-X. Gas-X is supposedly your best friend. I don't notice like a huge relief, to be honest, and this is extra strength. I don't really notice a huge relief. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm being, I don't know. But, yep, you're allowed to buy it. Chewable. It's not that bad. It doesn't taste that bad, and it's not like Tums. I was hoping it wasn't going to be like really gross and chalky like Tums. It's actually not. It kind of melts well in your mouth and goes down easily. I usually take a sip of water after I'm done chewing it because I don't like that it gets stuck in my teeth. Then, okay, so there's that. Like I said, I have tried a few things, but water and Isopure and juice are my best friends so far. I don't really want anything else. My mom made a chicken in the oven the day I came home from surgery for dinner, for her, and obviously, and it smelled amazing, but when you smell good food, you know how you get that, like, oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. I didn't get that, but it still smelled good, but I just didn't, and I couldn't imagine getting up and going and trying to eat it. Like, no way. I mean, I heard a story from a lady came home and tried to eat spaghetti, like, and she popped a few of her staples on her staple line. I could not even imagine attempting to try to eat anything normal right now. Yes, I miss flavor. Yes, I miss food. Yes, I miss textures. But the discomfort and just the consequence of it is enough for me to be like, no, I'm good. You know, we're good. I guess gas is still, I've kind of talked about that, still have it a little bit. It's gotten better, a lot better. Especially from when I first woke up. It's not that I couldn't take a deep breath. I could definitely breathe deep. It was like all under my ribs. And after she took the drain out too, that took away from a lot of soreness as well. The next thing, I guess I'm going to show you my incisions. He used 3 of the 4 that my gallbladder used. So here, okay, this one he reused, and this one is the one he reused for a drain hole, and then he reused my belly button. I have 2 new holes. This one and this one. Nope, 3 new holes. No, 2 new holes and 3 holes, like steri-stripped holes, I guess. 1, 2, 3, and then 4 is my belly button. The drain hole, they didn't put anything on. She put a gauze and a band and a clear thing over it, and said I was good to go. So yeah, this is also my belly, also so we can compare for, I guess, later weight dates. everything looks really good. Everything is in steri strips. I don't know if you can see. I have one scar left over from my gallbladder that's like, this is what, I mean, you can barely even see it. It's about a ½ inch slit, and it just looks like you were poked. It looks like I got shot up. It's probably what I'm going to tell people. Just kidding. Yeah, my belly button incision, which one? The one near my belly button. This one is really bruised and sore. And I noticed, I'm pretty sure that this is maybe the one that he used to maybe take my stomach out of, because that was my belly button for my gallbladder surgery. It was bruised and sore. And the incision looks really good, actually. It looks better than I thought it would. It looks better than it did after my gallbladder surgery. I was really worried. Thank you. I was really worried that it was infected after my gallbladder surgery, but it turned out not to be. Okay, so I'm probably going to make another video when I end my puree diet. I start my puree diet, or maybe in the middle of my puree diet. I start my puree diet the day after Thanksgiving. I'm supposed to, but it's Thanksgiving. I have an appointment with him this Wednesday, and I'm going to ask him if maybe he'll let me do puree a day early. At least mushed vegetables and mashed potatoes. I mean, that's what you're allowed anyway, or pureed vegetables and mashed potatoes you're allowed. I can have pureed turkey. I don't want to puree it. I don't think I'm going to puree it. I can't puree meats or things like that. And I'm allowed baby foods and stuff like that too. I'll probably maybe do like pear baby foods, like fruit baby foods, but I'm not going to go crazy with that either. Done? Not going to go crazy with that either. I'm not a huge baby food person. I plan on probably cutting my turkey really, really small and chewing it really, really well. And I don't even know. Hopefully I feel up to eating stuff by then. I don't know. I don't even know. I mean, I know for sure I miss texture, so I'm definitely going to try. But we'll see. So I start my puree diet the 28th, technically. So that's about it. This is a long one. So if you watched, then definitely thank you, because I just talked for 22 minutes and you watched it. That's a lot. Alright. Bye.